It's been a while since the last played Dragon's Dogma, so I decided to kickstart my adventure with a huge battle with a griffin and, of course, having an affair with a duke's wife. I mean, just another day in Grandsis, right? So, I decided to check out my new equipment. I got an Eternal Fairy Stone, which offers unlimited teleports, and I also got some new armour. Some of it looked really badass, some of it not so badass. Without further ado, I went back to my hometown of Cassardis, where there was someone waiting for me on the pier. Of course, it turned out she wanted my help, and what else did I do? I accepted. So, being the grand and helpful Arisen, I decided to travel to the Bitter Black Isle, the mysterious place that she talked of. Supposedly it's cursed and full of danger and blah 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 and no adventures ever left. Bitch, do you know who I am? I'm the Arisen, the saviour of the lands, for most folks. Ooh, treasure. She gives me a quick warning that most of the treasure on the island is going to be cursed and I can take it to Earth to purify, and of course she's charging me for it. Also turns out there's a bit of DLC. It turns out some of it is free. I don't care if it's a compatibility update, I'm taking it. Never refuse anything that's free. Now that my Arisen is prepared to see any of the 4 new haircuts or 2 new colour palettes, I decided to go for a bit of looking for treasure. I noticed a little hole down here and I think, ooh, maybe it's secret route. Turns out it's not.
Sure, you've made a mistake.
Ha! You're so funny, shut up. So I carry on walking and eventually...
Heed these words, all who enter this place. Do not think. Just set one foot in front of the other and by the Maker's love, keep swimming.
Turns out the Arisen is a schizophreniac. I get attacked by wolves, they're fairly easy, so I'll take them out in seconds. Is that the best you've got to offer, Dark Arisen? Wait, can you hear something?
Leave this place. You've still the time to turn back. Still the time to live.
Not gonna lie, that snake scared the shit out of me. I think the game must have heeded to my talk, because as I enter the next area, this motherfucker appears. With a giant scythe. I think, holy fuck, I'm trying to roll around, I start trying to shoot him with arrows. Turns out they do no damage, and this guy, he has a load of health. I'm not fully sure what his name is yet, he looks like the Grim Reaper, he has a huge fucking scythe. I don't know any of his moves. Suddenly there's goblins too. I'm just completely panicking. I'm trying to stay away from that guy, trying to stay away from his scythe, and just... Oh god, he's right in front of me, isn't he? He was just about to swing his scythe, but luckily I managed to get away. I keep shooting arrows at him, and eventually he just fades away, disappearing into existence. Then I suddenly realise, hold on, he killed 2 of my allies. I finish off Goblins, now there's only 2 of us. Me and Alice. We are so fucked. Just saying, ladders are mainstream. Eventually I come across some mysterious idol. I find it, I'm guessing it's for a side quest, but I have no idea what. After my sudden encounter with Cypher-warding Maniac and my protest against ladders, I have to consult the map. Turns out this place is pretty huge. I find a secret doorway behind some crates, and I notice a balcony in the distance. I think maybe I can jump and find secret treasure. Turns out the answer is no. So I found fuck all treasure and half my party is dead. What is the worst that could... Oh. Turns out that the golden dagger wielding tosser was actually the world's worst shopkeeper. It also appears that he can upgrade my Dragon Forge equipment so it goes up even more ranks and becomes even more powerful. It does cost a lot of rift crystals and loads of materials I haven't even seen yet. Oh, and it also turns out the dude is invincible. Who would have guessed? Oh, and if you think death was bad, wait until you see this next enemy. A horde of flesh-eating rabbits, holy shit. Joking aside, I went on and explored a bit. I found some doors that can only be opened with a certain type of stone. I have no idea how you get there. I also found my first piece of cursed equipment, so I have to go back and purify that to find out what it actually is. However, then I found an all-new door. This looked nothing like this, and it required a void key to enter. I went on and explored a bit, and I found a broken rift stone. I had to repair this with a few of my rift crystals, and eventually I managed to get one of my pawns back. The next treasure chest I find is being guarded by a couple of giant undead, and apparently, these motherfuckers don't know who I am. How many times do I have to tell them? I'm a motherfucking Arisen. I've taken down a dragon. I am literally God. I go ahead and claim my treasure. Turns out to be a skeleton key. Oh look, more treasure. Whoa, 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 that's not treasure I want, you can take it back. This oversized gherkin actually nearly killed me. I had to go into my inventory, use a couple of healing items, and then eventually my pawns finally decided to help me out, and I didn't even kill the thing, it just disappeared. The next room I come across, there's suddenly loads of skeletons everywhere. I know how to deal with these guys. Suddenly strike out all the little ones with my dashing strike. I fucking wipe out all of them, but this huge guy remains, so I jump on him. He has a couple of health bars, actually. Me and Blade managed to take him down together, and he explodes. This next room I instantly regret walking in. You can't see that? How about now? There is some huge guy chained to the wall, so I think I'm safe, but I decide to ascend the huge tunnel, fight all the enemies on the way, and this place is fucking chaotic. This is where shit goes down. I finally ascend to the top where I find a standard treasure chest and a little glowing thing on the ground. Turns out I found the void key so I can finally go through that mysterious door. One problem, what do I do with the guy down there? I notice that Blade is down, and unless I get down there quickly, then she is going to die and I'm going to have no way of saving her. I sacrifice a huge portion of my health, go and pick her up. Eventually she starts attacking the huge guy, no idea why. He starts panicking, so I start panicking. I throw a stone and get the hell out of there. The stone thankfully transports me back to the beginning so I can breathe and actually purify my equipment. Turns out I get a single random potion, a new augmentation, a ring, and another ring. Totally worth it.